My name is Hannah, I'm 24, and I'm a barista and a writer. So I barista at a little place in West Hollywood, and I also write about TV, and I write sketch comedy at UCB. I think it's common for my age group to want to do different stuff. Something about like having the internet there and constantly being allowed to look at information and look at different things. I mean, I still think it's nice to sit down with a person and talk to them one-on-one. So I'm different from my generation in that way. I remember my friend and I, we went to brunch once and we sat at like this communal table, and her and I were talking the whole time, and there were 3 girls, they were younger than us, they were teenagers, and they were on their phones the entire time, just like looking at different things, not talking, and every so often they'd look up at us like we were the crazy ones, because they literally couldn't sit and just have a conversation and breathe. So I think it's a balance. It's not that I constantly need to be writing and watching TV and doing all these things. I think having a bunch of different jobs, whether tour guiding or baristing, helps me be able to adapt to new things. I mean, when I started baristing, I had never made coffee before. I got the job because the owner was sitting outside my favorite coffee place, and I sort of like joked with him and sweet talked with him for like an hour before he gave me a job baristing. I had literally never like made a cup of coffee, and suddenly I was learning how to make cappuccinos, lattes, all these different drinks, and interacting with customers. So learning how to pick up a job like that and just figure out how to do it is exactly what Survivor is. It's about sweet talking your way with people and then learning and adapting really quickly. I started watching Survivor at 14, so I'm 24 now, so that's 10 years, and I was fascinated immediately when I started watching it. It's something about different people from different walks of life coming together, and the psychology behind all of it really fascinated me. I mean, my friend and I, we used to throw Survivor parties where like when they were eating like gross things, we would mash up Oreos and put like gummy worms in it. And then when they had a reward challenge, we like treated ourselves to like real fancy sushi and stuff. And I was just obsessed. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then when I applied to college, I wrote my Common App essay about wanting to be on Survivor. And it's like, I think for me too, like the desire for me to be on Survivor is because I'm scared of like everything. Like I'm scared of like the dark, I'm scared of bugs, I'm scared of death, I'm like scared of like bigger things too. But I tend to like lean into that. Like I've been parasailing and paragliding, and I'm a certified scuba diver, but it's not because I'm adventurous. It's because I'm scared of everything, and I lean into that. Basically, I feel like a huge detriment to a lot of people in the game of Survivor is ego. And I'm able to laugh at myself, be self-deprecating, and I feel like that will disarm people in a way that will allow me to build the relationships I need to build to get me far in the game. Like part of me is like, well, I'm not this like huge, strong dude. So like being an early target is obviously something I'm worried about, or not being as wildernessy is something that I'm afraid could be a downfall for me. Although I have been going to the gym a lot. Like, I've been going to the gym so much that I got asked out on a date by a bro. Like a gym bro. Which makes me feel like my athletic ability is creeping up higher, because you don't get asked out by a gym bro unless you're getting in shape. I think a downfall of mine is if I just get too neurotic and I just let my brain kind of go to a place where I can't control where my thoughts are. I think for me it's important to stay calm and know that people could be coming after me, and I'll be going after people, but I can't spiral into a neurotic stream about it. I mean, I'm naturally a neurotic person. I think when you're in middle school and you walk away and people gossip about you, in some aspect, that's what Survivor can become. And so I think not retreating into those neuroses that were built as a happy preteen is going to be a thing that I have to keep in check. I mean, I'm like this little liberal from Boston, but reaching out to like a conservative from Kentucky who loves Ted Cruz is what Survivor is. It's why it's so fascinating. It's why, as like a super fan, JT and Stephen Fishback, that duo is like one of my favorite duos, because it's like the farmer and the neurotic Jew pair up and run the game. I mean, that's why I love Survivor, and that's why I love traveling, and that's why I think the experiences connect together. I'm so excited. I mean, for me, I mean, it's been like, I said this thing when I was 14 that I wanted to go and be on Survivor. And I'm just like, I can't believe I'm here. And I'm so happy that I'm the kind of person that says they're gonna do something and then goes out and does it. Like, that's how I feel like most people, unless you're like a pedophile or a murderer, should like live their life. Well, if you're a pedophile or a murderer, like, don't go after what you want. But like for most other people, like, I feel like you should, if you want to do something, you should do it. And I'm so excited because I can't believe that like something I said at 14 when I didn't know who I was as a person and I didn't know exactly what I wanted out of like life and friends and love. I said I wanted to be on Survivor, and now I'm 24 and I'm here, and I'm just like, I'm giddy. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready.